My name is Tamara Wolf, and I would like for it to be really short. But y'all are our local school board. We don't have a local school board. And if you were to go in as a parent to a local school board, you would have 15 minutes to talk about what you need.
Not necessarily.
No, well, in Rapides Parish, I'm
Okay.
sorry.
That's interesting. Okay.
So,
I was a
and,
better superintendent, I gave him 15 minutes.
Okay.
and also, I believe that all of y'all have had my phone number for many days, and I've called. And Dr. Goffey, thank you very much for calling me back. Superintendent White, thank you for calling me back. Mr. Jones, Dr. Jones, thank you for calling me back. A lot of what has been said, they've covered, so I'm not going to cover that. But I do want you to say a few things. Our school is not state funded. It is federally funded for each student's monies by their $660 per diem because of their disability, okay? They are all on Medicaid, and that is their money. If they go out the door, that money goes with them. The cause of most orthopedic disabilities is caused by a nervous system problem or a genetic or birth injury. And so when that happens, the cognitive disability happens with it. Most people that are in a wheelchair can easily be in a school or that sort of thing. But because of our cognitive disability and the fact that they are not able to self-care, we can't pick them up. If my son was able to be picked up, I would not be here. He would be at home with me. Because he's like a 1-year-old. Okay? But our school self-advocating after we get out of the school, after we leave, self-advocating is probably a goal for less than 10% of our class, of our students. What I'd like to talk about is that this has taken up quite a bit of our life, starting in December, when we realized that we no longer had a voice. Our voice was stopped. We had a planned trip to see Santa Claus at the mall, and we began to call. We heard it was denied, we couldn't go, and we started calling. Who in the world would stop kids from seeing Santa Claus? Why would they do that? How? And we did everything we could. We called everybody and said, what is going on? And I got a call back, but it took a tweeter thing. I had to tweet it out. And I'm not a Twitter, but I had
Welcome to the world of social media.
Yeah, I'm trying to hide away in Florida, and y'all are making me come back to Louisiana, and it's not fun. But I did, and that's when I finally got a call. And I got a call from Mr. Cooper, and he was very pleasant on the phone, and I thought he understood when I spoke to him, but it didn't change. It did not change, and they did not go see Santa Claus. And that might have been one of those kids last Christmas. We don't know. So that's what happened in December. Then we go to January, and we get the presentation. And not any of that was applicable to the 81 students, or to the majority of the 81 students at our school. 81 students, half of them are nonverbal. Half of them are tube-fed. No, I don't think any of them can self-care. You can walk through our halls, and I appreciate the ones that have. Governor Edwards has walked through our halls. And he was the first governor to come and see us and realize we are the least of these. We are the ones that, without your support, we don't have life. Like the other lady said, when we go into that facility, we get less ill. We don't have the flu because every employee knows that you have to wash your hands or that kid could die. Like I said, I'm looking at what they're saying the strategic plan is. And these are the people that's going to build that strategic plan. And I'm looking here and I'm saying, wait, you're committed to placing the students' needs and interests first. Your letters say you're going to have certified people there in place of the ones that are missing. This is what walked out the door that day. Masters in school counseling, special school principal with 30 graduate hours, school psychologist, supervisor of psychology, school psychologist, supervisor with a master's degree and 30 graduate hours. This is what the new employees had. Masters in business administration, experience in marketing and recruitment coordinator, regional coordinator, 6 years, and 2 years principal at a charter high school. And his regional coordination was with mentally disabled children, which is totally different. Emotionally, mentally disability is different than a physical disability brain injury child. He has a brain injury child, and I appreciate that he cares. But caring is not is not the main qualification. No matter how much I care about what your district does, I can't do it. Now, I'm not an emotional, off-the-wall person. I'm a logical computer programmer. So I see you have this, and you say you're going to give me certified back. Where's the certification back? This is the people that we know came. Thad Welch, a facilitator's
Ms.
manager.
Wolf, I think we're at over 5 minutes, and we started with giving you 3. Do you have any other closing comments before we move on?
Well, you all have it here.
Thank you.
And if you can tell
And we
me.
have your phone number.
Okay, y'all have my phone number. If you could tell me that as a parent who I'm supposed to go to stay and help me, you let me know. I don't know anybody else to go to. Things are done now that are wrong. Things are being done that are wrong. And like Esther, I have prayed and fasted about this, and I'm coming to you, and every one of you are responsible for what happens in the next few days. If we walk out of here with the same superintendent who is changing, who is making things his without that are horrible, if we walk out and that's still in place, you are responsible for every one of those little children. And if one of them passes away, if one of them is injured, it is on you. It is on you. I can't take my baby home.
Thank you, Ms. Wolf. Mr. Gallery?